Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, share, give us a thumbs up. It is you that keeps the channel going. You know, always reminding yourself that you get drawn to a reading or a channel because Spirit has placed you there. There's a message in there for you, that's for sure. So I always like to believe that everything happens for a reason. And today we are doing a reading, a pick a pile for what does your person think about you. I've not done a pick a pile for a while, just my energy got quite low over Christmas. So these readings are supposed to be timeless, so wherever you find them, that is when you are supposed to find them. Now I do just want to say that scammers are around, imitating myself and lots of other tarot readers, and just please be aware that this is my only account. I will never reach out and ask you if you would like a reading. I will never reach out and ask you for money. People come directly to me and they book through my website, and once the booking is done, then you are sent a confirmation, and the reading is done within 7 days because I restock every 7 days. So you know, just please be aware. This is happening to a lot of people. Just really feel that there's just it's a gluey kind of energy going around at the moment, so I just keep burning, just keep cleansing. So I'm going to let you have a minute just to think about which pile is resonating with you. We have pile A. It's actually the Mother's Prayer. Pile B, the Light Field. And pile C, Let the Feminine Lead the Way. So I'm just going to give you a minute just to tune into the energies. It's really important that you tune in with your third eye and not just your human eyes. So I'll just leave you just to tune in. If you would just like to tune into the crystals, we have amethyst here. And the Mother's Prayer, pile A. We have a celestite for the light field. And we have citrine. Beautiful pieces of crystal here. Let the feminine lead the way. So I don't look at any of the cards before. I prefer just to just take the lead in what I'm shown and just drawn into the cards. I am an intuitive reader, so I don't always get traditional reading for the cards. I just get what my guides give me at this time. So let's move on and get into your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with pile A. I'm just going to move these to the side. Okay, so pile A, Mother's Prayer with the amethyst. Okay, so what does my person think about me? First of all, I'm drawn to the purple of all the shades of purple I'm hearing of this mother's prayer. And I don't get that they feel that you're their mother at all. Let's just clear that up straight away. The energies that I'm getting is, I don't know whether you can actually see this or whether this is just my eyes. I mean, yes, that looks like a face, but for me, it's almost like two halves of a face. And it's almost like the swirling of two halves and two halves becoming whole. So I really do get the essence that what they feel about you is that this is some form of deeper connection. They might not have the words for it. They might not have an understanding of a soul connection, a past life connection, a twin flame connection, just also being brought to the number 15. 15 goes to 6. 6 is the Lover's card in the major arcana. So this is also about choices, not necessarily just about love. For those of you that are with somebody, you know, it could be a deeper level of love that you're stepping into. You know, take this as this resonates. This is a general collective reading, and it's really important that you tune into your own discernment when you have any reading, whatever any reader tells you. You know, you've always got to listen to your own guidance. So yeah, this is what I'm feeling with this, is that I feel like there is almost like a knowing. It's like the third eye area of what I'm getting, that perception. But also that as I say the third eye, they're almost like pulling me up. They're like pulling my energy up to like the crown. Because the crown in the chakra system is not actually white. You know, it is a purple indigo color, and I feel like this is like third eye crown chakra stuff, that there is an awareness. Like I said, they might not know what label to give it, and that's quite good because a label's a very 3D thing, but there's just like this sense, this knowing. I feel like they think about you quite a lot. I'm feeling with fond memories because I'm wanting to smile when I say that. I also feel that this has been a bit of a journey for the two of you. Let me just get the other card. So just getting a lot of energy from the Mother's Prayer. Okay, we've got 58, which goes to number 8. Number 8 is about strength. You know, the strength card has been coming up a lot, as is the Hermit in the readings. We've got stranger, curiosity. So I'm just going to pull them all out. And we've got number 15, the drifter, experiencing life as it comes. This goes to number 5. The number 5 is the Hierophant. Look at all the blues. Look at all the blues and purples here. Heart. Hey, what else have we got? Oh, we've got Pluto, rebirth. 27 goes into the 9. The Hermit. Told you the Hermit was coming up loads. Nearly on every reading that I'm doing. Massive. Okay, and then I pulled some love cards because we want to know what your person thinks about you. We've got past life relationships. So interesting that I got that energy as well. It's almost like you've known each other before. We've also got attraction. You attract a romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we've got throw caution to the wind, number 37, which takes us to the number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm actually just being drawn to pull another card. Oh, hang on, is my camera just that's not so good, is it? Sorry, I had to plug it in because I'm being drawn to this deck here, which I'm gonna pull. Let's just rejig this. Okay, sorry about that. Pile A. Okay, what does my person think about me? What does my person think about me? Yeah, I felt like there was something else coming out. Okay, we've got Keepers of the Earth. You're not alone, and ancient ancestors stand behind you. Again, lots of blues and purples. I'm just sort of feeling here. We just sort of see this. All the colours that are just kind of merging. I feel like I kind of want to do this. Whew. Okay, let's just tune in and see what we've got. What does my person think about me? So I'm just drawn back to this again because I'm just getting like loads of energy about this, and leading me to this one. I feel like there has been some time apart for a certain segment of you. This might not apply to everybody, but I feel like it's almost like, I want to say, I can't even remember really what you look like. I feel like it's been years to 1 year. I feel like there's not been much communication, or there might have been like the odd text, but I feel like there's not been a meetup for a very, very long time. And I feel like it's almost that I can't even really remember who you are. I know that feeling is there, but I can't really remember, and I'm not sure if this is coming from you or from them. There's almost like that seed is still in the heart, that remembrance of the experience is still in the heart, but you know, kind of like sometimes the memory fades. And I'm not saying that to trigger anybody, because it feels like it's quite a good thing, because it's like the curiosity is still there. Because I feel like, you know, when a couple of years pass and someone is still thinking about you, it's like, why? And I don't actually feel like your person is almost sort of like asking themselves that question. It's almost like, well, yeah, why wouldn't I? Because it's almost like, you know, that imprint is there, that thought process is there of you had an impact on me. And I feel like it's that you know, this guy here is actually got, you know, his wings. He is an elemental being. I feel like it's, you know, it's almost like when I get the elementals, it's very much that grounding spiritual energy of kind of merging in the 5 and the 3D. And I feel like this connection does actually feel very twin flame like, actually, in the energy of, if there's not a connection in the 3D, then there always is in the 5D. And you do see that an awful lot with past life relationships. And I've just uploaded a post on the twin flame connection, which I haven't done for a long time, because I just felt 2021 was a real individual energy. I feel like that shifted a little bit coming into 2022. I feel like the energies of 2022 are really different, and I feel like it's almost, I don't know, like it's like the button's been re sort of set, is almost what I'm getting with this. With this drifter card, I feel like these two go together as well. It's like, if you notice with this, we've got these, it's almost like these boundaries are really quite high. So there's a feeling and a sense of, yeah, I'm just kind of doing what I want to do, and I'm going where I want to go. But actually you're not, because your path is getting really, really limited. And where you're going is just kind of, you're making it quite small. You're making it quite small because I feel like your person, there is a need for control within their world. I feel like there is a need, like underneath that, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of actual self-doubt. But I wouldn't say that you would necessarily see that. I would say you see that. I would say that I'm not sure other people would see it. And this comes through this knowledge from being together in a past life. I feel like they've almost brought their self-doubt in from a past life. And certainly with you, when the energies come together, because it's so into, I mean, yeah, God, this feels very twin flame. It's really interesting. You know, it's kind of classic. You've got the runner and the chaser, but I feel like there's something about like the energies coming together makes them feel really quite insecure, because it's like they feel like you're almost like, they're giving me sort of priestess energy with this, and though there's this want and this kind of want to kind of know what you're kind of doing, what you're about. And I sort of see a little bit of a little sneaky peek on social media, if that's available to them. I do kind of feel that they do have a little look every now and again, just to, it's like, just want to make sure that you're okay. It's like a very fond nurse, like it doesn't feel creepy or anything like that. It's just like, I just want to make sure that you're okay. And it's that just kind of, it's like a deep level of caring. It's like unconditional love. So you may not be together, you actually feel like you're not together within this segment. if you are, this might not be your pile. With the Pluto energy, you know, Pluto is all about transformation of the underworld. It's the rebirth. It's that sort of denser energy that's actually, let's have a little read of the book. Pluto, let's have a little look. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio, and it's a powerful planetoid that takes 248 years to transverse the zodiac. Pluto and Chiron, the largest of its 5 moons, circle each other to create a binary system. Most myths connect to Pluto, god of the underworld, and has 2 major characters, the one who descends into the other underworld and the other who is reborn. The one that's set, oh my goodness, I can't see. The other one who sends the souls down to the other world or underworld, or greets them on arrival, from Pluto to Prospina, to Seth to Ostris. Let me just have a read of this. Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to be used as power, to use your power wisely. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy and bring it to the surface, then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. That's a really interesting metaphor. So I was a bit crap at reading that, but it was just, I don't have my glasses on. It just sort of feels that there's an element of your person, because what they're showing me is that very last bit is like rinsing off and seeing the gold. I feel like they are actually going through a transformation at the moment. They're actually giving me 9 of Swords energy, and this is 27, so it does go to the number 9, where I feel like they've really kind of been through the ringer. They've really been through the process at the moment, and what they're in the process of is almost sort of like showering that off and what is underneath. And again, they're bringing me to the number 9, which is the Hermit energy, like taking that time on their own, a little bit of reflective time to really shower off, to get rid of this old belief that I'm not good enough, that I'm just carrying all this heavy negative energy. Just got a really interesting message just coming in. So this, I feel, is just for somebody very specific. I just feel like, I don't know if your person has said to you, I'm just going to the beach to be on my own. It feels like it could be like a birthday. And this might be upsetting for you because you might have reached out. They're literally showing me somebody like looking at the ocean to like clear their head. So whether that's something very specific for one of you, it's just a very, very clear image that I got coming in, so I got a little bit distracted. I feel like they are trying to love themselves more. I feel like they know that there is still an attraction to you, but it feels like the timing wasn't right. It feels like you sort of came together at, you know, how you would see it, the wrong time. But obviously it wasn't the wrong time, because there had to be this time apart. There had to be this evolution, I'm hearing, of each other on a separate basis, on a separate plane. I'm almost getting, and I feel like that's almost sort of like clearing out this past life heaviness. I'm just really being pawned to this card in like how high up the boundaries are and how high up the walls are. This could be referring to your person in how they protect themselves, because it's underneath throw caution to the wind. And I almost feel like, you know, this is a boat, it's got a sail. If you throw caution to the wind, the boat's going to move forward, it's going to go which way the universe wants it to go, unless you're steering it in a really, really steadfast, rigid way. And it's almost like throw caution to the wind, because your dreams do lie behind it if you just let the wind in your hair and don't be so fearful, is ultimately what I feel is behind all this. And when we go to Keepers of the Earth, it's like you're not alone. I feel like you and your person almost feel like in this life that there's not been that many people that you connect to. I feel that you have small friendship groups and small support networks. And also what I'm seeing, which I don't think I've ever seen on this card, I don't think you can see, let me see, look, there's 2 of everything. And I feel like that takes us back here. It's like it's all, it very much is twin flame for me here in like, or soulmate energy, you know, call it what you will. I just feel like it's like you've experienced similar things. You've experienced similar things when you met. It was almost like, oh my God, that's how I feel. That's how I would react. Yes, I get that. I feel like it was very much like that in the beginning. You know, even the wings, there's 2 sets of wings, and then you're being overlooked by almost like a divine being that's guiding you. Just go within the heart. You know, this has to come from a heart-based energy to move past what you see on the 3D. Now, you know, we have to be careful with twin flames because it can be a very difficult path, and it can be a very soul destroying path, and you always have to remember what twin flame connection is about. It is about you ascending, your own ascension picture, your own growth, your own development, and it will lead you to that because it's very tricky process. So you know, put yourself first. This is all, twin flame relationships are very much from about detaching from the person and really stepping into your own power and really throwing caution to the wind. And you know, you don't need to be with somebody. You might want to be with somebody, but you also don't want to be with somebody when they're not ready and can't see your greatness. So let's pull some tarot. What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know? What is their person, what does the watcher's person think about them? Okay. Oh look, you know, I said everything's coming out in 2s, so we've got 2 cards falling out together, and we've got another 2 cards falling out together. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Star card. Love this deck, so cute. Again, all the purple with the green, with the gold. And we have the 4 of coins, which is the 4 of pentacles. You know, very much kind of holding on, which is interesting because that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from there. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Coins. I feel like there is, if you felt like this isn't going anywhere and there's never going to be an option to rekindle anything, I do feel that the universe is kind of stepping in, and there will be a chance meeting or a small text or a reaching out that you didn't expect, or they'll start, you know, they're showing me like things will pop up in the fact of songs that remind you of them or places that you've been, and I feel like it's just going to keep happening. So I feel like it's almost like you're being replanted in their memory, in a very kind of golden, sacred kind of way. But I feel that's because that they've never really let you go. You know, it's that sort of stranger energy that I was talking about. It's like, it's not that they've ever forgotten about you, but they don't really know who you are, because I feel like there has been a time past. And this card of the 4 of coins very much reminds me of, like, you know, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And I can't really remember what happens to the nursery rhyme, but it feels like there's something, you know, doesn't he climb up her hair and save her or something like that? It's a bit fairy tale, but that's kind of what I'm being shown. With these two here, where we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse, for me, is that it's this kind of inner child trigger. And if we look at this in the upright, you know, it is a very Peter Pan kind of energy. In its upright, it comes about with a message. Pages bring messages. We don't really want a divine connection to come forward within page energy. We really want them to come forward in a king energy. So, but we're moving into the night, and the nights bring about action and responsibility, and bring about, you know, the moods of their cup, of their suit. And here we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles can be very, very focused on money. They can be also workaholics, in that's what they use as their deflection, which I'm also getting, that just for what I'm getting of this card. You know, but they can be protective and stable, but, you know, looking at business opportunities. You can see with this, like, all they're doing is just staring at the money, but it's a very grounding energy. But they're kind of slow moving, and I've just seen somebody raise their eyes to heaven. I feel like, yes, they might be very slow. What have we got here? One of these cards flipped over. Just going to... Okay, what else? What else? Oh my gosh. What else? What does their person think about them, please? What does their person think about them? Pile A's. What else do my pile A's need to know? Thank you. Oh my gosh, and then there's 3 cards come out altogether. It's so strange. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands. We have got the 9 of Chalices, which is the 9 of Cups. And we've got the 1 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that the energy is picking up. I was getting that. I'm feeling that with that kind of Pluto energy. I feel like it's starting to spin. It's starting to move. You know, I feel like, you know, as it starts to move, it's sort of going to come in quite quick. The 9 of Cups are about your wishes fulfilled. You know, sit in the indulgement of manifestation at the moment is what I'm getting. The Ace of Pentacles is like that gift from the universe. It's like, you know, your wishes come true are there. That mountain is just, you just got to walk through the door. You've just got to believe. So I feel in this moment that there is a something around the energy of manifestation, in keeping your thoughts pure and keeping your thoughts clean. What have we got here? The Hierophant. But it was in reverse. It did flip out in the first, but I really much want to bring it into the upright. Yeah, I'm going to keep that in the upright. It just feels, again, look, we've got 2 keys on here. Really interesting that they got me to use the deck. And also 2 fingers that are, I mean, thumb, do we include that? I don't know. That's just kind of been led to the 2 fingers. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I just feel like there is a reunion. It's like, I feel like it's a reunion. Like it's the energies coming much more back in alignment again. You're just progressing from there. I feel like it's almost like this cleansing, you know, we was getting that gold cleansing out of your person. I feel like it's something around there. I feel like there has been shifts that have been happening. Okay, let's just pull a love card. Let's see what we get here. What do we need to know about the person, please? What do we need to know about the person? I need to know, please. Okay, we've got boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, when the boundaries are so tall there, I feel like that's a connection. Yeah, boundaries. And we've also got the sacred woman. I feel like this is how they view you. I feel like you can see that she's got a green heart there. It's like you are deep in that heart. You are deep in their soul through past lifetimes, through many past lifetimes. I'm hearing it's almost like that's why you'll never go. That's I feel like the realizations, that's the wisdom, because I'm getting the owl here. That's the wisdom that's coming in. I'm also very much with the tiger, is that I'm getting this strength energy, because they're showing me the number 8 card. Could be a Leo for some. We've got lots of you know, we've got the Hierophant that's here, so it could be a Taurus as well. You know, lots of energies around, but I feel that it's more of a strength, it's more of a wisdom of strength that I'm hearing, that's stepping in, a wisdom of what I want in my life, a wisdom of letting go of that energies that I'm not worthy, letting go of those energies that I'm not good enough, that anyone's better than me, and kind of having that sort of wake up call of it feels like I wanted to say selfish energy, but what they're giving to me is self-sabotage energy. I feel like it might look like that they're a selfish person and they're just thinking about themselves, but I almost get like the feeling they actually just don't see the world in the same way that others view their actions. Yeah, it's a really interesting way they're presenting it, and I feel that this comes back through their upbringing. I feel that this comes back through I feel like maybe like a strict upbringing is what I'm getting with that last card. What else? What did they feel about the person? Oh my god. All right, well, if there were any card that is my twin flame card, this has to be it. You know, number 6 again. I mean, this is just yeah, it's just confirmation for me that this is the energies of my pile A, that this is a deep connection, that this is a love that will probably stay with you forever. And I feel like there's movement within this, within these energies. Yeah, time, you know, it's like 37, which is the 10, and there's the moon there, number 5. So I feel that things are changing up. Could be around the moon cycles. We've just had the big full moon in Cancer, which was very powerful, very potent, and as we go into, oh god, what's the next new moon? Don't know, but I know it's around the 2-2, which is going to be really, really interesting. I feel like there's a divine timing around this, you know, for change to come about. Yes, you're not going mad. Yes, this is a very special connection. Yes, it's been very, very difficult, and I feel that you know, I feel like that for some of you it's like, I can't do this anymore, I need to really, you know, grow my life, and I want love in my life, and I can't keep waiting. And you should never wait for anybody, absolutely. You know, a dear soul sister of mine, we were having a conversation about this, and very much so, you know, look at things from another perspective, in you know, whoever you've met, whatever they've done, look at them in representing an energy of an energy for you to grow, and that is an amazing thing. And you grow and you leave, you know, they show me again, you wash off the gold. It's not just your person that needs to do that. I feel like it's you that needs to do that as well. Wash off the gold, you know, wash off the dirt of the past, and sit in that gold energy, sit in that cleansing, amazing, higher being that you are. It's the only words I can give to it. It's beautiful. Okay, guidance please from my beautiful pile A's. Guidance please. Ooh, study. Interesting. I feel there might be more development in your spirituality. I feel like you're very interested in that, very interested in becoming more aware of how you respond, how you react to things. I feel there's lots of messages coming in dream state at the moment. That is very much for the collective, a lot of timelines coming in. And yeah, put the music on. Music is a great vibration, very, very healing, very, very potent, and help to kind of wash away anything that you shouldn't be holding on to. So we're just going to finish out with love messages. What does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say to you? One more. One more. I feel one more. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. I need time to heal from past pain. So interesting. That's just literally just what I said. I feel like both of you are healing from past pain. Wash off all the negativity, you know, put that gold right in your heart center and allow it to expand, to allow it to go through your aura, to, you know, really expand your vibration and raise your vibration. You've expanded my happiness. That's that, you know, that seed that's in their heart, that they haven't forgotten who you are. The light in me sees the light in you. You know more about the light, more about, remember that gold that's underneath all the past, all the crap, all the hurt, all the, you know, everything that's led you to where you are now. Try and look at it in a different way. And we finish up with please forgive me. And I would say please forgive yourself as well, because I feel like there's an element of where you are quite tough with yourself in why didn't I do this, and why did I do this, and why did I let them do this, and you know, that's not helpful for anyone, especially for yourself. So I hope that you found this reading useful. If you would like a one-to-one, you can go to the website. The website address is thespiritualwarrior.uk. It's going through a little bit of an upgrade at the moment, but it's still there. And also my beautiful deck Rise of the Warrior Oracle is now available for sale. It's a beautiful deck. I have used it within this, and yeah, really happy with it. And they will, anyone that's bought this on the pre-sale, they will be going out shortly to you. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, if you picked pile 2, then this is your reading. What do I mean to them? What do I mean to them? So if you picked the light field, look at this beautiful card. And we also have the crystal of celestite. This is a beautiful crystal that helps you connect with your angels and guides, helps you connect to the spiritual realm. I love the artwork on these cards because I get, as an intuitive reader, I get so much from them. I feel this, actually, this energy really reminds me of the Fool energy. For me, this is like the cliff, and the energy is, oh my God, there's actually a person in there. I've never even noticed that. Can you see that? Can you see there's a person there? And I feel like the energy is actually, could be more like the tower. I feel like the energy is drawing them over the cliff, the light field. It's like it's into a new beginning. It's into a new thought process. It's into a new way of being. It's like the old energy, the old way that I was. Just, I'm starting to recognize my patterns. I'm starting to recognize what I did, how I did it, how it wasn't working, how I'm back here again. How can I be back here again? That's all I'm hearing is, how can I be back here again? It's like I'm not going to be back here again. And I feel, oh my God, there's another person here. I've never even, can you see there's 2? There's one there and there's one there. I feel like that's the guide. I feel like that is your person's guide, almost pushing them with this energy of one thing after another, not letting up, not letting them not look at anything else. It's like, no, you're not going to ignore it. No, you're not going to detract. No, you're not going to fill up your time. No, you're, and it's like, and I feel like it's like this flower. It's really interesting because in my other business, I'm a naturopath, and there's an amazing homeopathic remedy called pulsatilla, which is one of the main remedies that we use a lot. It's like one of the main ones, and they're giving me this analogy, and how you prescribe pulsatilla. It's like it's the windflower, like it gets blown over and people can trample on it. But with homeopathy, there's polarities, and the polarity of it is that you might get trodden on, and you might get have a lot, you might take on a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot, but you never break. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just this analogy that they're giving me. I feel like spirit are just pushing them. Like, we're not going to let you get away with this. It's a really, really interesting energy. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Well, we've got the Watcher, transpersonal. Interesting, this is the number 60, which goes to 6, which is the Lovers. We also had that energy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's on a little, talking at homeopathy, there's a little homeopathic ball there. The card was moving all by itself. That was a little bit strange. Okay, we've got the Watcher, transpersonal. Look how the light is coming out the top of the head. Look at this crown energy. I feel like it's the thought process has been completely blown away, completely blown out of your normal reality. So it feels like your person is like, everything they used to think, everything they used to believe is almost like being blown apart. I feel like if they are, I don't feel like if they are, I feel like they are this person that has resisted change, that has resisted seeing what's in front of them, resisted seeing their patterns. And I feel like they are being pushed to the brink and beyond. It's like, you are not going to get away with this. You are not. And what's interesting is that, you know, where this light is coming in, it's almost like feathers. It's almost like I'm going to war. It feels very much like Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, Joyful Muse, completely different energy, 33. So I feel like the angels are with them. They're helping them. They're moving them forward. And we've also got the Sun. So you're going to come through this other side. The number 18, which goes into a 9. A 9 is the Hermit. There's the Hermit again. Hermit energy. But also with the number 18, it's the Moon energy, which is interesting. It's the Moon in the Major Arcana, but on this card, it's the Sun. Which is the masculine and the feminine energy. We've got Worth Waiting For. We've got Let Your Friends Help. We've got, oh, interesting, Nothing Has Gone Wrong. And then I'm going to pull one from this deck just to balance it up. And then I'll tune into the whole energies of it. What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? What does this person think about the Watcher? 555, as I just looked at the clock. Lots of change coming up, change through difficulties. And I actually feel like your person is going through a really tough time at the moment. Answer the call. What's your soul calling you to do? That's really interesting, because I feel like deep in their soul they know what they should do. They know what they should be doing, but I feel they have done everything in their power, not consciously really, in diverting the energy, in trying to find a different way, not to address it, not to address the old patterns. Getting quite a lot of dry throat stuff with this. I feel they are not good speakers. I feel like they find it really difficult to speak their truth. I feel like they feel really difficult in being vulnerable. What's interesting about this cat, Joyful Muse, even though it feels like it's a really light energy, kind of look at the eyes. The eyes are a bit like it's like a mask for me. I feel like they wear a mask of, and actually this is almost like a mask, isn't it? It's like you're in stone. I feel like they wear a mask of, you know, this is how I want the world to see me, how I want the world to portray, not betray me. It's like how I'm portraying myself. It's like you create a painting. You create a painting of what it is you want to see. Like the muse is the, you know, the perfection in the eye of the person. It's the, I'm this, I'm happy, I'm fine, life is great. And like inside, I feel like there's a fucking crumbling. I do apologize for swearing, but that's what they gave me. And I feel like it needed to be said because it's like that intense, but I feel like they're gonna come through it. I feel, well, they are definitely gonna come through it, you know, and they're gonna find light on the other side, and they're gonna look back and go, why did I make this so, I gotta swear again, fucking hard? It's like this person creates drama out of freaking nothing. God, the energy is like, it's eruptive is the only way that I can give it to you. Let me take a drink. Okay, what do they think about you? I feel there's realizations taking place. I feel like the connection was there. I feel like they got off path. I feel like they got off their path. And this is a God Almighty kick in the backside to get them to wake up. I feel like underneath it all, this person has a lot of goodness. I don't feel like they're a bad person. I just feel like there's so much childhood stuff here that has been suppressed over the years and put on a brave face over the years, and it just feels like, God, they just swearing at me. It's like, who the fuck am I? I mean, this person might even say fuck a lot. It's like, that's just the energy that I'm getting through with it. I feel that when this person comes through a different side, I feel what you feel is that this person doesn't change. They're the same old, same old. And I feel like this guy, why did I say guy? That's weird. Okay, take that as that resonates. Maybe this person is called Guy for somebody who's watching this. I don't know. I feel this person is going to come through this emerged, cleansed, purified. It's like they're literally showing me, you know how a snake sheds the skin? Yeah, 10:10 on the clock. Like the end of a cycle, the complete end of that person, and I'm stepping into the new me. And though that scares me shitless, I'm doing it. It's like I've made up my mind. I'm doing it. It's like the decision has been made. And that's why this dude here looks like he's been caught in the headlights a little bit. It's like, God, I want to swear again. Fuck. Like, what? I feel like you were one of the only, or the only person that ever saw the true person here. You probably know more about your person than your person knows about themselves. I feel like they've lived their lives emotionally, in their personal life, in a blur. Like in a blur. I feel that their friends have been talking to them. I feel like their friends have been pushing them. Friends have been helping them. And actually, it's like nothing has gone wrong. I feel like they're on their knees. I feel like they do not know which way to turn. I feel like the overwhelm is, it's like a wave. It's like they just show me like this crashing wave. But actually what is happening is the answer to your call. The soul is crying out for your person to be who they need to be. You're crying out for your person to be who they need to be, because you can see it. You've seen it for a long, long time. What do they think about you? I mean, like, this energy, they're so caught up, encompassed. Encumbrance? I don't even know if that's a word. In their world, because their world is chaos. It's frantic and it's chaotic. Okay, what else can you tell me? What does this person think about the watcher, please? How does their person feel about them? Okay, we've got the number 20, which is the garden. What does their person think about them? Ah, yeah, look, there's the mask. There's the masks. Oh, 3 faces on that one. Okay, got that, yeah. There you are. The divine feminine. You've always been the divine feminine. You know, take this as this resonates. This is not gender specific. You know, it's that literally just smacked me in the face. General collective reading. Okay, we've got the mountain and then the other one. Oh my god. Okay. Just so. Okay. I feel like your person is on a express course of growth and flourishing and transformation. I don't feel like they feel like it's transformation. I feel like they feel like... Okay, I'm not saying that. Oh my god. Like, no, I can't say that. I feel like they feel that they are spinning out of control, and they just... It's like they've realised they've been lost. They've realised, who am I? Who am I? What is it I want? Why is this, all this thing I've been chasing? Still no satisfaction. Still not there. It's because it's like you don't even know who you are. I feel like, you know, that's the person that you were presenting to the world, and that was the person that you're presenting to the business world, and that's the one in the personal world, and that's who you actually are. And I feel like it's like I need to discover who I am. It's like I need to discover how I like my eggs. You know, what's that? Julia Roberts. Was it Sleeping with the Enemy, where like she was really controlling? She did. Oh no, it was definitely Julia Roberts. I think it was like she ran from the altar. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna resonate for somebody. It's like somebody that runs when they start to get too close. That's it. He ran. You started to get too close. You started to see the real him. You knew the real him from the beginning. It's when he realised you could see through the mask. When you started to say things that is like, how, again, I want to swear, this is so weird. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? It's like, and I actually don't even feel like this person swears, but it's like, it was like you blew the lid off their mind. I don't know whether you would even see it or whether they would tell you that. You made them feel vulnerable because you were the divine feminine, or the divine person, feminine energy. Let's put it that way. The wisdom, the intuition, the knowing, the giving, the receptivity. You bared your soul. You were vulnerable. And you have shown unconditional love. Beyond that they don't even recognize. They're going to start to recognize. At the moment, they're spinning. Like spinning. This is such an interesting reading, Pile B. And there's still mountains to climb. This person still has a way to go. There's a stag. Oh my God, it's a stag. It's the masculine energy. And there's the top of the mountain. 21, the world, the success. Wanting the success, wanting to be who I am. Be the divine masculine. Be who I am. Whatever anybody thinks. And commit to that. And actually, I'm hearing commit to you. I don't feel they're there yet. Yeah. 4-leaf clover. Something that you felt would never happen. Something that was, you know, probably in your dream. And it's a 2. It's the union energy. They're waking up. They are waking up. And what's interesting, and these are unusual cards, we've got a 6 here again. The Lovers, choices. You know, true love in the traditional sense. Commitment. Wanting. Soulmate. If you're bringing it into the 3D, soulmate energy. This is, wow, really, really interesting reading. Okay. How do they feel? What do you mean to them? What do you mean to them? Anything else? What do you mean to them? I'm getting one more. What do you mean to them? God, I feel really sad. Actually, that's enough. Oh, I've got 3. Didn't realise. I've got forgiveness. Dating. Yeah. Resolving conflict. I almost feel it's like that. You're the watcher. I feel like you've been transmuting what's happened. Your pain. I feel like you've been trying to look at the pain differently. Look at it in a positive way of how you have transformed. And sending unconditional love. And sending unconditional love to yourself, I'm also getting. Resolving your own conflict of what happened within this connection, because I feel like you guys have been together. Like, it's like if you haven't been together, this is not your reading. And from you resolving the conflict that there was in the past is moving the energy through back to a new vibration. Dating. A new love, a new wave of love. It's like I feel like it's friends first and then it moves forward. I'm gonna what I feel like doing. I feel like I need another card in this deck. Right, I'm gonna get another card from one of my decks. Okay, you just give me one more card, please, for this overall energy. It's really interesting. Past life. The past life card has winked at me twice. And this playfulness does not want to go back in. Time for fun. It's like, yeah, there's the feminine energy. Absolutely. You know, there she is again. The rise of the divine feminine. The rise of the divine feminine is the rise of the feminine energy within your person. Their intuition, knowing, their being able to receive, they're going within and trusting. I don't know why I can't get you out of my mind. I don't know why I keep coming back to you, but I do. This is a process. Yeah, the uprising. We're all connected. And what's interesting about this card is, that's why I love reading from my deck, because there's so much energy in the creation of these. These were all channeled from my guides, and I visualized everything. I knew what I wanted it to look like. So and it's so interesting using them, because I get such different messages when I use them. You know, with this, it's like, you know, we're talking about the feminine energy. This has come up twice. There is a yang card in this deck, but we've got the divine feminine twice. And look, the divine feminine is surrounded by the masculine energy. It's like she's protected. It's like she's protected by the elders. You know, my very first guide that I connected with is a Native American. This is why the deck is called the Rise of the Spiritual Warrior, the Rise of oh God, I can't remember what it's called. The Rise of the Warrior Oracle. Thank you. Sometimes it's difficult to connect my 3D brain with my 5D brain when I'm channeling. That's why there are Native Americans in this, because that's my guide. That's what he showed me. That's who he is. I say he because he is a masculine energy. For me, the Native American is about this old soul energy. It's about the energy that goes back so many hundreds of thousands of years. It's like a pure energy. When life was so different. Knowing as in a community, in a tribe, we are all connected. And it's like you are your person's tribe. You are connected in ways that go back a long, you have had many past lifetimes with this person. And it's a time for looking at this connection differently. There is a playfulness, there is it's like enjoy it. Enjoy the process of the connection as something different, as you're the person that's been brought into my world to help me ascend, to help me grow, to help me do all this. This is what we agreed. Have fun with it. Take away the romance, take away the 3D, you should behave like this, you should do this, and shift up the energy is what I'm getting. Shift up the energy. They are transforming. Okay, let's get some messages from your person. Okay, it's heavy energy. This one. There's a lot going on. If you pick pile B, your person is going through a lot. One more, please. What else? What else do they want to say? Okay. My romantic feelings are growing for you. I feel you here with me. This is the 5D connection. My love for you never fades. We see the soul of each other. You know, a big understanding in the connection between the two of you. And guidance, please, for the watcher, for my power bees, please, guidance for the watcher. You know, let your person do what they need to do. But they, look for signs. They're growing, they're changing. If you don't know what's going on in the world and you think nothing's happening, wow, there's stuff happening. Man, there's stuff happening. Yeah, trust the process. I know it's really difficult. Okay, let's say one more. Yeah, you've come this far. That's what they're saying. Yeah, dream state. This came up in part A. Lots and lots of messages coming in dream state at the moment. Lots and lots of messages. You know, have a notepad by the side of your bed and just write down, spend a few minutes just sort of led with your notepad before you get up and move. It's a really good way to download what's been happening in dream state. So my pile bees, wow. God, great reading. Really so interesting. I love channeling. My God, it's amazing. If you would like a personal reading, all my offerings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. If you're interested in my beautiful deck, it is called The Rise of the Warrior Oracle. This is now on pre-sale. It's beautiful, beautiful deck. It's got great energy. I think probably a little bit biased. My puppies, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I'll speak to you again soon. Hey everyone, if you picked pile C, what does your person think about you? Let the feminine lead the way, then this is your reading. And we had the lovely citrine with this. So let's just start off and see what we're doing here. Okay, let the feminine lead the way. Getting a lot of sacral energy with this, like grounding in actually root and sacred. It's kind of like the merging if we've got, you know, which is red and orange in its colors. I'm really feeling like grounding down. I don't know that you've got like kundalini energy rising, or when you feel your kind of person thinking about you, or where you feel that they're around you, more energetically connected to you. It's probably a better way of saying it. It's like you feel it in your sacral or your root chakra. It's just probably the most polite way to put it. It's just like some people are just connected on just in the lower chakras. It's just, and you just, you know, as you would feel your heart flutter, your throat flutter, it's just that you just feel this more in the lower chakras. It's just it's just like a root depth of connection between the two of you, and I feel like it's a very much of a balancing out of the feminine energy. Actually, what I'm getting, I've just been corrected, is, you know, take this as this resonates. So it's not gender specific, but if you identify as more of a feminine incarnation, then I feel that your masculine energy is balancing out. If you identify with more a masculine energy, then I feel that your feminine energy is balancing out, which is really interesting, because what they're giving me is the all the twos. So all the twos of this year were in the 2022. So it was always going to be a very interesting year, always going to be a very different vibration from last year, and that's been coming in really since the winter solstice for me. I've been channeling that, and I just feel like with this, see, like with the flow of this card, it's very much the flow. And see how this is kind of just wrapped around her arm, but it's a loose, it's not like grappling or holding on to. It's like the connection's there, but it's flowing. It started to flow again, and I feel like there is a balancing out of the masculine and the feminine energy. And when that happens, when this is with your counterpart, then this it's like the gate, it allows the gateways to open. That's the way that they're giving it to me. It's a really interesting energy, and I feel like it's going into the solar plexus. We're sort of circling up into the solar plexus. For me, the solar plexus is where the emotional and the physical meet. So it's like this meet point that I'm getting. So it's a really, really interesting energy. I feel like there is I know that there's a portal coming in. Could very well be the 2nd of February. It's the 222 portal, and then we've got the 222 portal. February is going to be a very, very interesting month. So let's see what else we've got coming in. What does your person think about you? Okay, we've got vanishing mirror, the ego, sublimation. Okay, 58. It takes us down into 13. 13 is the death card, new beginnings, new energy, Scorpio energy as well. What else have we got? 20, fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So very much this energy feels like the wheel of fortune, number 10, but it's number 5 in this. I feel like, you know, change coming about, like a new direction coming in. And do you know, I've never noticed the angel wings that emerged into this, and this actually very much looks like an eye for me as well. I've had really interesting energies come in on all of this reading, the pick a pile. Interesting that we've got Scorpio energy, and here it is itself, Scorpio energy, investigate, which is exactly what I was getting with the death card as well, Scorpio. So your person could be Scorpio. This is just sort of coming in thick and fast, not necessarily, you know, take it as it resonates. They could well be Cups energy, because I've also got flow there. So then we're looking at Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cup energy, the water energy coming in. But yeah, we'll look at that as we go on. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Loyalty comes in all shapes and sizes. And like with all the other decks, I'm just going to pull another card. Just felt it just needed to be balanced up a little bit, which is really interesting that that's coming in, because I feel like, you know, there is a balance of masculine and feminine energy happening. So what else? What does their person think about them? What does their person think about the Watcher? Please, thank you. Oh, the Sword of Truth, the Warrior Woman, one of my favourite cards, very dear to my heart. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, let's see what we get for this. What are we getting? And what I'm getting again, you know, let the feminine lead the way. Again, this doesn't feel like it's gender specific for me, but much more just of an energy basis. The feminine energy is very much the intuition, the knowing, and I feel like there's a knowing that's coming in for both parties. You know, how do they feel about you? I feel that there's a knowing that this connection is actually on a deeper level. I don't know if they quite understand what that means, but there's an awakening of that thought process of this doesn't come around that often, that there is, you know, what is it? Why can't I get this person out of my head? Why do they keep popping up? I feel like the vanishing mirror is very much that there's been this very much of an in and out energy for pile C's here. I feel like when the emotions come up with your person, I feel like they go. It's like they're giving me Knight of Wands energy, so it could also be fire sign as well. It's like, you know, I have to kind of go off, and I'm hearing like lick my wounds, like kind of even sort of ground myself in. And if you look at this, it's like the mirror is shattering. It's almost like the emotion comes up and it's so thick and fast for them that they can't quite know what to do with it. So I feel like they go into like ego, and I feel like it's distorted energy. I actually wanted to say distorted masculine energy, but again, take this as this resonates, because the masculine energy is in both of us, but it's that protector, and I feel like they kind of go into the protector mode, and they just kind of submarine you, disappear, go back down. Yeah. I'm really being drawn to this energy of the fortune's wheel, and also with the citrine there, which is above it. And if you look at the colors of it, it's so connected there. And the citrine is very much about cleansing. It's cleansing energy. And I feel with this fortune's wheel that there is a divine timing at play. We've got, like, for me, that's an eye and the wings. So it's like, for me, that's very much divine timing. You know, things that aren't quite finished, unfinished business, you know, turn of events, things changing. But I almost feel like this is divine intervention in shifting one or another or both energies to get in the right place at the right time. So I feel like there are things that will come up that make you feel uncomfortable, and triggers that come up on both sides. Don't worry if you're being triggered. Sit with that and ask yourself why you are being triggered. Why is it coming up for you? Why is that happening again? Especially when you thought that you dealt with it. You know, there's so many layers to our emotions and everything. Let's have a look at the book with this Scorpio Investigate. You know, I am not an astrologer, though I would quite like to be, but that's my Sagittarius nature of wanting to know everything. If I can find the book, I will. Let's have a little look. My office space is a little bit of a mess. I've had a busy week with readings. Okay, what is it? Where is the book gone? Okay, maybe not. Oh, here it is in my drawer. Okay, let's have a look. Number 8, Scorpio Investigate. So we know that Scorpio is the water sign, so they are quite an emotional sign. Let's have a look what it says. Scorpio asks you to dive down and reach into the well springs of your soul. Scorpio symbols are the eagle and the scorpion, as the sign invokes both of the soaring heights of the eagle's perspective. Interesting that I said ego, because we've got that card there as well. And the Scorpio's ability to burrow under the rocks of the psyche and culture. That again is very much about this here. It's like, you know, that they're disappearing, they submarine you, like they bury down when things get a little bit difficult. The fixed water sign Scorpio is ruled by Mars, the traditional astrology, and co-ruled by Pluto in modern astrology. It is connected to the pelvis. That's that. There you go. Oh my God, I love it when this happens. That's that sacral and root chakra energy that you pick up through them, through the Scorpio. Actions, I've got drop assumptions and ask questions. Be fascinated by a mystery. Dive deep into the well rather than settle for the surface. Look under the rock and be curious at this situation. It's going to require some research. Take nothing at face value. Probe the conscious and unconscious passion that motivate this situation. Be aware of the sexual dynamics in the room and what role they play. Look at the worst case scenario that you can prepare for and feel safe enough to search for the best case scenario. Be ready to transmute this situation. Very, very interesting. For me, it's just really affirming, you know, what I just channeled, what came in, and really just trying to understand that. Okay, so if we move on, we've got codependency and love yourself first. So I feel that there's elements, and I like the fact that codependency is under let the feminine lead the way, because I feel that this is about being more centered and grounded in your own energy. So if there has been a big attachment between the connection in, you know, really, I'm kind of getting like the runner and the chaser energy, that it's much more of a healthier understanding and a healthier balance between the two energies that's kind of manifesting itself out. I feel that there is elements of where you need to work on yourself, and it's not the right time for a big reconnection coming in here. I'm afraid I don't want to trigger anybody, but I feel that there's work to be done on an individual level. I am getting this loyalty. It's like this hasn't gone anywhere. This hasn't you know, it hasn't, it's like it's not disappeared. You don't have to worry. I feel like people worry too much. It's like when they don't see anything, and it's like I'm not seeing any development, and I'm not hearing anything, and you just feel like it's done and dusted. And for some it will, you know, it's not going to be the same for everybody. Not everyone's path is the same, but for others there's just stuff going on in the background that you're not actually meant to know about, because you're not supposed to be all encompassed by somebody else's energy. And I feel kind of that's where the connection is at the moment. It's like there's loyalties there. For what that means to me is like that connection is still there. It's not gone. It's just not at the forefront, because I feel that there are elements where you need to been working on yourself and come back together in a much more balanced state. I love the warrior woman here. You know, have you answered your deepest calling? So I feel that there is very much a you know, a light worker energy with this. There is a very much of, you know, there's more for you to do. Well, there always is more for you to do. There always is more for this understanding. There is always more for development and knowledge and knowing and being the person that you want to be. That's our life's work. You know, that's never going to end. But I feel that you're getting much more aware of where you want to go, what you want to do, and yeah, I feel like, you know, it's like the sword of truth. I feel like there's you know, a very much a new breakthrough coming in, a new just a new self-direction, I feel like, and where you want to go. Yeah. And I love that the Ace of Wands has just fallen out when I was talking about that. 2 aces, because I was really getting kind of Ace of Swords energy for this. You know, aces are like, for me, gifts from the universe. We've got this breakthrough coming in, but with this passion, with this change, could be about business, you know, moving forward, transforming. I just feel like it's great energy. And with this sensitivity and knowing of the Scorpio, like moving forward and just not allowing anything to, you know, get you off track. Okay, let's have some more information, please, on this. Whoa. Let the feminine lead the way. We've got Judgment card. So this is our second chance, you know, our final wake-up call, the end of a cycle, letting go of this codependency, letting go of this need to be with somebody, want to be with somebody, want somebody in your world, and waking up to you know, really understanding what it is, what the path is, seeing things differently, it being put in front of you. I feel that your person is if they had a very destructive cycle, I feel that that is coming to an end. You know, we also had the death card as well with this ego sublimation. Is that, you know, for me, that's about transforming, letting go, major changes. That's very much Ace of Wands energy as well. It's like we're just getting the same message in and again and again and again. So just watch signs that are around you. I'm also getting with that. I'm actually drawn to take that card. Oh, the World card. You know, actual success in what's going to happen. It's like opportunities are coming in. You've got everything that you need. You know, you need to stop worrying about this. And interesting, the Towers also fell out. Look at these major arcanas that are coming out. This is the divine timing energy that I was getting. You know, don't be triggered by the Tower. The Tower can be shake-ups. Shake-ups I'm actually getting for your person is seeing things differently. I feel like they're going through major changes and major shifts at the moment. I feel, and this is about to get things on course in a balancing out of the masculine and the feminine energy. I feel like there's lots of things going on behind the scenes that you may or may not know about. Again, as we move into the fortunes wheel, that's the number 5. So changes, and changes can be, you know, difficulties, conflicts, obstacles coming in, but I feel like they're coming to the surface so they can be addressed and move forward, and that's good for everybody. Okay, let's just get a few more. What else have we got here? Fortunes and loyalty. There's the Queen of Cups, you know, wanting, actually, I'm also was corrected there, thank you, seeing you as you are, that, you know, this feeling this connection to you, seeing that you are this this person that they want to be like. I'm hearing, you know, they want to be this open and vulnerable and be okay with it. It's something that they admire about you, that you have this open heart. And I feel that there is a there's a little bit of guilt around here. I feel like how they have treated you, and I feel like that's sitting in their heart space at the moment, and that's a good thing. A recognition of you know, oh, that wasn't so good, should have probably done that differently, but also recognizing how you have been. I don't get like walkover energy or anything like that, but just have had an open heart and an understanding. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for that. Oh my God, another major arcana. This is massive. Temperance. This is divinely guided. Whatever's going on for you, if you pick pile C, this is divinely guided. You know, temperance. Again, twin flame union card for me, integration, but it's also that kind of patience, balancing out. You see that they've got, like, you know, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. The path is being lit up, you know, that balancing of the energies. It's like from a divine source, from the angel, from the guides, from the gods. It's that balancing out of the masculine and the feminine energy, which in a connection is like bringing the magnets back together. Really, really interesting energy past C. Okay, let's just get a few love cards for you. Intimacy, that's that sacral energy. I don't feel that this is sexual. For some it will be. I feel like it's sacred. The sacred woman. It's very interesting, isn't it? Like, we've got the sacred woman and let the feminine lead the way. I feel this intimacy is a deeper level of connection. I feel like it's a deeper level of wisdom and intuition that's coming in. For some it will be intimacy, but I feel like there is something about this that is heart-centered. You know, she's holding, the sacred woman is holding the heart in her hand, the heart energy. It's like a deep, for me, I'm sure this came up in another pile, or it could have been in a personal reading. I don't know, I'm a bit confused with all the readings I've done this week. But this certainly card came up, and for me, you know, the native Indians, I have a guide that's a native Indian, which is why my deck is called The Rise of the Warrior Oracle, because he has been my first guide, and a very prolific guide in just always around. Oh my God, and we've got the divine feminine again. Okay, this is crazy. This is about awakening of the divine feminine. Look at this. We've got 3 divine feminines and intimacy coming in. These cards are absolutely crazy. You know, allow things to come to you is what I'm getting. You know, things are coming to fruition is what I'm getting with this card. You know, don't step forward. I mean, you've got to do what feels right for you, but I'm you know, with this energy, I'm feeling like step back and let it come to you. It's coming. Allow the flow to come. Crazy, crazy cards. Oh my God, this is bonkers. All right, tell me more about this feminine energy, please, Spirit. Tell me more. What is going on? Oh, there's the masculine. Oh my God, there's the masculine. What else have we got? Yeah, that's the star card for me. Things going to new heights, light coming in, new directions coming in, the masculine energy stepping forward, and the masculine energy is being drawn to the feminine energy. Goodness me. Oh my God. All right. If there's a twin flame card, that is it for me. Guys, like, please let me know what's going on in your connections. This is just insane. It's insane. Let's get a card of guidance. Okay, we've got nature. I feel like just allow with this new love. I feel like this is a new depth of love coming in, a new innocence of love. You know, be playful. There might be old childhood wounds coming up, but I feel that there needs to be like a playful energy. It's like let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy the connection and let go of the pain, the hurt, the past, the whatever. It's like allow the new vibration to come in. Really, really interesting, Pulsey. I hope that you found that useful. If you would like a personal reading, all my readings are restocked on a Saturday, so you only have to wait a week for them. All my offerings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I'm on Instagram every day, Spiritual Warrior UK. I've also got a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and now we are on TikTok to think about that. So yeah, having some fun over on TikTok. So I hope you enjoy these readings. First epic pile I've done this year, really enjoyed it, so I was certainly making sure that I fit these in once a week. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.